3 Mars. We see RMN is going to be picking up the less track.
A little bit of extra bonus movement speed that you have at level 1.
Top lane, Zephyr might be in trouble here. He's got that burst potential with the other shock, and NIGMA will successfully be able to pick up first blood. Meanwhile, Miracle, quick phase shift dodge from Carl.
To secure some of these creeps, especially the range creep, without taking a lot of harass, kind of like he is now, unless he's got the mana to just be able to use the raise for that potential. And
Top lane.
a little limited amount of mana.
Get denied by the neutral creep. Forces out a lot of regen. Meanwhile, bot as well, there's some action. Kyoki is going to end up falling to 23.
This is nice though. They've got, again, white mons tipping through, they refuel the bottle, you've got 3 heroes mid now, you can look to dive Miracle.
Dio, reinforcements are coming. Miracle.
Coil.
Can he tank all the damage at the moment? Coil's going to get dropped at the last second. Miracle protected with the shield. It's going to try and look to turn, but the silence prevents the raises. Carl's able to keep his life for a short while as the shock's up in a couple seconds, but it'll be a couple seconds too long as Zephyr's still with the wraparound cut. Whitemon, out of all heroes, finds a double kill at the mid lane. You still know that Miracle is solo at the moment. So Carl's got to hasten the bottle, 3 charges, and they're going to dive in once again. And this is the issue about the Shadow Fiend. So reliant on not getting ganked, but Carl, nice dodge, sidesteps the raise as well thanks to the haste. Another round of the abilities are going to be back up, but Miracle's able to man fight. Unfortunately, the raise is now on cooldown. Enables Carl. Magic wand. Does he want to go for an extra dive? Nice dodge, man. Carl is playing with fire, but it's working out here for the Rubik.
I thought previously when they attempted that dive onto Forev, that was absolutely the correct play coming through from NIGMA, because they just saw that the Zephyr TP to the mid lane meant that he had no way of tipping into save. But, I mean, look at what it's resulted in. A lot more attention on the mid lane, and you're even getting kills on the top side.
Nice rolling thunder from Forev. Even gets the clip at the last second on the cuddle. And RMN's going to move in forward, but T1 all over this game at the moment with 11 kills. We're already seeing a 15 kill count 8 minutes into the game. We were highlighting that Southeast Asia fast-paced action combined up with Europe as mid lane. Carl forcing some rotations. Nice jaunt away to the northern side though. Carl's still got to be careful.
I guess it's okay, right? Like, you've got Forev playing alongside him. He's got the Javelin. Whether he builds that into a Maelstrom or not, who knows? But it's going to allow for a lot of burst damage, that's for sure.
See, Weeha was hoping for the Shadow Fiend to back him up there, but not going to be the case. Meanwhile, also top lane, RMN actually gets a solo kill, but they're walking up the high ground. Forev's got the follow-up. So once again, Carl, when he's enabled to play with the teammate, and this is scary because Dire, they've created some stacks, but the boys on T1 should be able to scout this out.
He's been listening into some of the criticism coming for him. He's saying like, oh yeah, the number 5 mid in C. He's like, no, no, no. I am just as good as a lot of these other clowns.
Zephyr, nice arena steal. It forces them to stay on top of the Rubik so Carl can drop the ultimate on 2 along with all the extra AoE damage. Rev last right click.
Got a little bit too aggressive. Doesn't get the lucky shot proc, so I think he should be able to run away, although they're just going.
Holy! Miracle's getting nothing out of this dude. Carl is just a man on a mission to shut down the Shadow Fiend, and that they are doing. Miracle 6 deaths. Formulated and combined MVP style into them. GH gets it. I mean, Dive got the numbers advantage, but Carl is godlike. I mean, it's 12 minutes in. He might be in trouble, but Whitemon's in a really good spot. Split Earth, Weeha sets it up. That's a big kill to give over to RMN. 598 gold. But the rest of T1, they're coming over. Whitemon just making space right now, but they haven't got there just yet. Forev, Swashbuckle, actually misses it completely. Kyoki dropping the ultimate. Clears out all the trees. Weeha's going to try and go for a solo kill on Zephyr. He actually steals a Serpent Ward. Zephyr is still in the arena. Now the Serpent Wards this game. Ironman's in a great spot to be able to turn. Playing around with the trees, drops the Split Earth. Invisdop's got a lot of mana to play with. Zephyr, but there's a sentry there in the area. Oh, that clips just on the tree line. The angle from Kuro on point. Frev, the last survivor. I mean, Carl, he's got a boots of travel. He's actually joining Frev, and now Miracle. He maybe wanted a freebie, but the quick silence prevents the Requiem. Might still be able to get it off in the nick of time. Carl orbs back up. Miracle gets the Requiem. The nice face shift dodge. Carl's gonna go up to the northern side. He's just everywhere and nowhere is NIGMA. Lacking the control right now. Forev. I mean, this fight's still going on. They will at least finally get the pain go. But Carl and Whitemon died previously, and he's coming back. The Abaddon, an immobile hero, is going to join them. Meanwhile, RMN finds a solo kill on 23 Savage at the top side of the map. Action on action. T1 tower still up. So NIGMA, they can TP down. Miracle, they get the spear. If they can bring down the Puck, is such a high level. Puck, phase shift, orb. Carl actually stands his ground, jumps towards Kuroki. If they got to cancel, they do. Zephyr, the spear stolen. Carl will claim it. 4,000 net worth lead for T1. I mean, it's scary when T1 now have so much map to play with, because it means Whitemon can be pushed up so aggressive in a position where he can always protect the Puck. Looking for a 5-on-5 fight. Forev. Nice clip. Finds Leshrac along with the Mars. They're a little bit away from the rest of the team. Kuroki. Well, he's going to be able to drop the ultimate, but there's no extra fall from NIGMA. Nice bound the strike. Holds back Weihar and the Shaman, and they drop the call as well. Miracle clipped by the spear. Stuck inside the Wukong's command as they bring down a third. They can even potentially dive the Leshrac if they want to, and Carl is going to offer to do just that. Why not? Carl has been all up in their face, even with the help of Forev finding a fourth target here. Radiant wanting to utilize this ward around the triangle, man. Carl, level 15, just does so much damage. That extra spell M. Zephyr even stole the shackles, so he's using it from downtown. Double silence. Carl, I don't know if I've seen a performance so one-sided here from a position 2. He's making me speechless right now.
They're not playing with mind control. Oh, Weihar was playing the position 5 support. I mean, the mid lane didn't change. Like, that was a 1v1 beatdown that Carl delivered to Miracle.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And now Radiant, they want to walk up the higher ground. Savage has got the Aegis advantage. Let's see what NIGMA are able to do. You got to be careful if Leshrac just gets killed at the start of the fight before NIGMA can answer with their own rebuttal. Coil drop, Serpmods, nice mischief. Monkey's taking a lot of damage, but just look at the poke and prod that Radiant have. Able to bring down the Leshrac and Shaman without committing too heavily, and even Savage is protected with the Wukongs.
Eventually pushes him out with a blinding light, but yeah, gotta deal with those mass serpent wards.
Kuro. Oh, they found him in the tree line. Zephyr with the jump. He's protected for a little while with the glimmer, but it will not matter. Dire, they drop the detection, or will it? Could. Kuroki. Savage actually going to think about jumping forward, but he's got to be careful. Shadow Fiend not really going to be able to use that Yule's Requiem combo on the first life here of 23 Savage.
Doing his best to try and push out the wave with that spirit form. He can play a lot more.
Nice, boundless, man. Forev's got the follow-up as well. Has the blink in. Miracle protected with the glimmer, but they're still able to clap the backline as well as GH and Weihar falling. Buybacks coming out here from NIGMA. They want to continue to hold this set of racks down bot. Range racks on 2.
Look at the health and mana pools on both teams. Basically full on everyone on NIGMA's side.
Still up in their face. I mean, when you got an Abaddon like that, they even denied the barracks there. Savage, Carl, nice initiation, just melts through the Shadow Fiend. Miracle, no opportunity to be able to get the combination off. Kuroki gonna drop the arena. It does get stolen though. They're gonna be careful how this fight continues on, because Zephyr can drop that down, and he will do so. 3 enclosing in the Gladiators. Forev spear pushed back, but the real issue is that NIGMA losing all their heroes as Kuroki moonwalking back to base. They just turn their attention to GH and back to Mars, as it's a team wipe, and that should send him out of this game 1 as well. They're 19,000 gold down. One that was dodged by Puck, so it literally did nothing. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god. Jeez, man. Carl is very deep though.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
This is where you feed. Oh, can they at least get the Shaman to stop the shackles? No. And they will. Alright, T1. They want all the killers. If they're not going to call it, as he's hiding in a little hiding hole, Forev joins him. And if they're not going to call it, they sure will force him to do so. Put them all in the grave. Forev gets the shot off. It looks like at least today we're going to see both the teams that were undefeated yesterday find their first victory, as T1 will be able to close this one out. We'll take him a bit as NIGMA want to make him work for it inside the base. Iron Man gets brought down from the Dagon. Forev as well. Kuroki just moonwalking away. Miracle might finally now with the BKB. Is it going to be... Oh, the mischief dodge, but they bump up against the arena. So 2 end up falling, but the boundless Savage. Nice spear. Meanwhile, Savage is like, oh, guys, come on, let's just end this game. Like, someone hit the objectives, man. It's just me. It's even making them pop glyph. They're making them work for it. I mean, NIGMA are back live, and Savage is going really deep. He'll try a TP out. They don't have the damage, man. How is he alive? Has he got boots of travel? No.
No.
Ancient is
Fuck TP'd all the way back as well, and I think they're just going to let the creeps hit it. There it is.
Ah.
GG.
Yep. GG.
Game 1.
Wee's going to go down bot with Kuroki. Miracle's going to play the Void Spirit in the mid lane. It's just a clown fiesta coming from game 1 to this. Yeah, at least it's not getting the remnants of what we saw in game 1's laning stage. That was a bit of a mess. Although Forev might see his remnants dropped on the ground here. Ashes will fall. Even GH has the extra control. And they're going to be able to chase down Zephyr. He's got a little bit of extra health to play with thanks to the stick. But we, along with the help of Kuroki's bolt, will be able to find 2 kills down bot.
Man, it might even be before like the 10-minute mark. They've still got the glyph available, but why not just put some pressure onto the map like this? They're going to find Carl though.
Great use of the ward. They themselves have some very good vision as well, deep in the dyed jungle. So RMN utilizes that first lasso of the game. They get a nice pick off, and now kind of frees up Weeha for top as well to be able to take his own tier 1. But they're not done, man. Phoenix, Zephyr might get caught out. Remnant just clips him before the dive.
It's pretty decent, you know, having that extra point in the concussive shot.
Weeha might be in trouble here. Carl's boundless
So
allows... And now Savage is chasing down RMN. Shapeshift, does he make it up? He does not. Savage has got the help of the Necrobook, so now mid lane, Phoenix needs the help. Miracle sets up for Kuroki's Mystic Flare. Yeah, they do. Well, that was a decent Corey. Carl is still sticking around. I mean, Dyer, they bring the reinforcements, but Carl's just going to get brought down. Too much damage. The army does not show up fast enough. In fact, they cancel the TPs. They're trying to put some of their own pressure on mid, but Radiant, they're going to be able to answer. RMN's already setting up. This tower's about to fall, and they don't have a glyph to protect it, but now with the Rupture, Savage, bounce back, Flame Break, gets a little bit of extra pure damage with the Rupture already on the Lycan, and he can't do anything but to stand his ground. Frev does take up the Mystic Flare, but Savage, well, will attempt the TP, but that is a bit ambitious to say the least, as now Weeha even sniffs more blood as well. Frev, so got the Heavenly Grace for the roll-up. GH doesn't able to utilize the stone. Forev, however, without the backup of the team, just a plotter that he
Carl
is.
wouldn't do this.
Carl?
Oh, never mind that.
Okay, maybe he will do it. I mean, he's got Zephyr nearby, White one as well. Sunray's healed Carl back up to full. He's able to... Oh,
nice.
Weeha. Okay, cute play.
Are they going to let themselves be picked off? Because I feel like it's been the past 4 fights. That's
Oh,
been the
RMN.
case.
He's going to be able to find Carl down bot. Drag back to the Earth Spirit, and that is plenty of magic damage. Nice rotation. The setup there with RMN's Boots of Travels, the extra +1 factor of the Earth Spirit. I know they're looking to dive top, but they've got to be careful. T1, can they keep Forever alive long enough? No, they cannot. Rupture along with the Mystic Flare brings him down. But Dire are well aware that a lot of heroes showed down bot. They will not be able to punish that, however. And I'm in.
Savage might be picked off here.
Yeah, I mean, Zephyr's going to be able to give him a little bit of extra help with the Sun Rays. Savage, however, tries to pop the ultimate. Do they have the damage to bring him down? They do. Miracle, with the help of RMN, is going to be able to claim that kill. They get the Flame Break, bounce back. Carl's in trouble. That extra tick damage. Carl is not able to get the tree dance. They tip RMN. The Batrider vital there to be able to find the kill on the Monkey King.
Man, that was a big misplay from Zephyr. He cancelled that Sunray because he was afraid of him being gone on.
I'm on.
I mean, 23 Savage is your win condition.
They are getting ran over now all of a sudden, unable to take these fights as Lion is going to end up losing his life to the Bolt. And GH with the rest of NIGMA find another target behind the T2 tower.
None of their heroes are tanky on NIGMA. That's why I was like, I mean, look at this. They're just able to dive in onto the backlines without any fear because there's no LC to duel them.
That's a great target to be able to bring down, but he does have a buyback if he wants to rejoin them. Miracle's TP is going to get cancelled here. 23 Savage, too much damage. And they're even going to be able to find Weeha as well behind. GH at least gets his life. Trying to close
He
it.
was 1 second away from that lasso.
And meanwhile, mid lane though. Weeha. He's popped his own BKB, but 23 Savage is able to just chase him down. Even though he's ruptured up on the Lycan, he doesn't care, man. Forev gives him a little bit of extra health to be able to work around with thanks to the purification. But the reinforcements from NIGMA, they have shown up. Omni continuing to move on forward. They get the lasso on the Omni Knight. Spirit Vessel as well. Forev's... Oh no, just in the nick of time. The bell is called. Beautifully done. Finger of death that brings them all. NIGMA lose 3.
This is even pre-AC. You're just relying entirely on the Howl. Just for the reduced armor coming through. They're going to be able to scout it out with the Blood, right? I don't think they're going to be able to have their full complement of heroes, and even if they did...
Blink still, Kyoki. No way! He did it!
Oh,
okay. I mean, you ain't gonna get out of this. Radiant coming over. Try to be the bodyguard with the blood, right? Carl ruptured up. Kyoki's just gonna fall, but Carl now protected thanks to the ultimate. Turns with his own BKB. Doesn't have the Wukong command for another 10 seconds, but GH rolls in. He's not gonna get burnt down to the Sun Ray. The rest of Radiant have to leave the Earth Spirit, but will be able to... They do so successfully. As we call
down that degen aura.
Degen helping out for them. Forev will claim it. 3 will fall, even though they got that cute Aegis still. Let's see if he's going to be able to continue to have a strong performance for NIGMA. Whitemon, nice counter initiation straight on top of the Batrider, but Carl's in trouble. Has to pop the BKB. The Rainbow TP is coming over. T1, they want an answer, but Radiant actually maybe thinking about sending their ground.
So that you get that Wolf constantly pushing in the waves, putting a bit more pressure on the Radiant side of the map.
Oh, poor Whitemon. He TP'd to the outpost to a big surprise from NIGMA. They want Forever as well. GH just off on the roll.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're trying to connect onto the rest of Dire. If they can stand their ground, Zephyr's coming. Savage pops the ultimate now with the BKB. Zephyr tries to burn him down with the Sun Ray. Miracle's in trouble. The quick organ. Look at the damage, man. 23 Savage. Oh my god. Lycan tears him apart. 2 will fall. The rest of NIGMA, Kyoki, he's going to run to the opposite side of the map. At least he's got a blink. But Carl is able to find him in his little hidey holes. It's a triple for Savage. That full usage of the shapeshift. Yeah, like NIGMA may have a play opportunity. Oh, Whitemon, nice jump into the TP follow-up. GH was trying to get cute with cutting the waves, but Whitemon, he's up to 5 stacks now, the Finger of Death. It's going to force him back. So a couple abilities from either side. As meanwhile down bot though, Monkey King, they're going to be able to destroy the tree. And our RMN, Carl's going to turn. BKB along with the ultimate. Can he get the Jinku stacks coming through? And he does, Carl! Oh, that's a lot of damage, man. He just shreds him down. Whitemon's even got the control as well from RMN, so it was a cute attempt. But Carl returns the favor, getting straight on top of the Batrider. Providing the vision and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. As Bat will be the 3rd death across the map here for NIGMA. What do you do, Carl? Solar Crest, debuff, but he's got the Heavenly Grace, he's got the Lotus Orb. Try and slowly bring him down, but the issue is that NIGMA kind of have to commit pretty heavily with a lasso or with a Mystic Flare to find that first life. There's the Wolf Bite. It's more of a enabling Carl if he wants to go in and back out. Oh, that was a Lotus Orb Rupture as well, so they're going to get nothing out of this. Carl can reset. Blink forward. Whitemon, nice counter! The perfect timing, man. Whitemon. He's just so on point this game on the Lion. Finding the Batrider. He's got a buyback. Carl, he's coming in now. 23 Savage. The Daddy Lycan's going to follow up for the buybacks. 2 going to get forced out here, but Carl is able to drop the Wukong's command, forces back the rest of Radiant, but they're not on top of the Wukong, so it's not going to do a whole lot right now. Nice Earthsmack once again, Supernova in the middle of the fight. NIGMA, they've got no answers. It's a dieback for the Earth Spirit. 2 will fall. Miracle can't rejoin them as the Batrider. At least he's going to drag one back, trying to protect himself with the throne, but it's an ultra kill for Savage. Try and give him the rampage. Let's see if they're able to do so. Stunned up, Weeha. Can they? They can. Ravage, Rampage for 23.
It's kind of like the mascot for the team, you know?
Miracle's up in 3.
Game if our mascot's dead.
Carl, throne still up, Radiant. They don't have Glyph. Savage has got his own shapeshift now, back with the Wolf Bite. Looks like the BKBs, they're just going to look to end it here, maybe even get an extra couple of kills to buff up the scoreboard as T1. Well, this was a team coming into today were unable to win a map. They were 0-6, but all of a sudden that has changed. We're taking a 2-0 series victory over NIGMA.